Hello, everybody. Welcome into July 28th, Friday night, 2023. Ken Stout Live with the Zoom homies with Ken Stout Live. I am still your host, Ken Stout, or Ken the Stout, depending on where you live in the world. And we already have William Dawson, Sam, and Alex in Zoom waiting for us. And I'll bring up their audio in just a second. I need to check my audio. Yeah, it's working. Cool. What do I need to do? Yes, I exactly missed it by 1 minute. It's 9:02, or was when I started. I was trying to get started. I had a couple things pop up that have delayed me, but I got started. Excuse me. I had to make a quick change to something. Hello, William. Hello, Greg. Hello, Alex. Hello, Sam. Welcome in. I heard William say something, but I wasn't watching the mixer to see if it worked or not. I'm just going to have to go out on a limb here and say it was.
Yeah, it's good.
There, that fixes that. And right now, let me go make some co-hosts. Get that done. And as we all know with the co-host, if you see someone you're not sure of, let me know and I'll take care of it. for the most part, let everybody in that you know, and anyone that looks suspicious, then
Kick them out.
yeah, well, let me look at it first, and then we'll kick him out. I got to bring chat over. My air conditioner has stopped working. I'm trying to find an emergency number for service.
Ooh,
Relatively new, isn't it?
I pay to have service. I better be able to call and get somebody out here to look at this and fix it. Yes.
No, I mean, isn't it new though?
Mm-hmm.
Somebody that
Ironically,
installed it ought to come do something about it.
oh
In the
yeah,
morning.
oh yeah. Ironically enough, they called, I want to say Monday or Tuesday, and said, "Hey, do you want us to come out there and take a look at it?" And I said, "Nah, it's relatively new. It's been working fine," and it went out today. And I know it's out because I turned it off with the remote, with the app, and turned it back on, and the air conditioner does not come on. The fan comes on, and it blows extremely warm air.
The
But the air
compressor's not working.
could be, could very
How
well
about
be.
the
I don't
drain
know.
lines plugged up?
I have no clue. I mean, it could be staring me right in the face and with a big sign saying "I'm your problem," and I would still miss it. So let's see here. I got to go bring up the studio chat because I know that Austin Grace was not first at 9 o'clock. By the way, welcome in, Austin Grace. It's good to see you again. I know that Tony Wallow was first at 7:12, followed by John Aloy Sr. at 7:21, followed by William Dawson, followed by BH Ringer at 7:50 that said first question mark. Greg says, chat says I'm first, and that's all. End of discussion. Well, I don't want to argue with anyone, but Stealth Mode's there. Tony Wallow's there. BH Ringer still with us. Jeff Ryman said first from Sin City, and last and only from Sin City. Little caveat on that. Who's on first is super funny. My grandfather. Yeah, who's on first with Abbott and Costello is absolutely,
yeah.
absolutely funny.
Classic.
Stealth Mode still hasn't learned to spell. Happy Friday, every pwn. But we'll get with him later and fix him. Well, wait, can we fix him? Henry Nelson, classic. You jinxed yourself. Yeah, I probably did jinx myself when I said, "Yeah, it's fine. Don't worry about it." These things happen. I mean, seriously.
By the way, I like the new pictures in the corners, the grandkids.
Oh, okay. Thank you. I need
your
to
stream.
add. Yeah. It took me just a quick second to figure out what you
Now
were
you
talking
changed
about.
something today, and I didn't quite figure out what it was. I guess it's that long, narrow rectangle.
I did. I saw Rick's thing about he's wanting to change his banner, and I misunderstood what he was trying to do. So I just very much played around with it. And then when I got back from dropping Mrs. K off, I went into DaVinci and I kind of messed around a little bit. And that's really a very poor editing of bringing Alex up into that, because there's no way I could do it. I say that right now, but there's probably a way. I just got to think it through. Yeah, I've created banners. I'm going to change it back, I think, at some point in time. But I was just pointing out to him that it's not that hard. You go into YouTube Studio, go to customization, go to branding, I think it is, and then banners, and then change your banner. And it'll show you right there if it's going to fit or not. And then BH Ringer sent me a comment on it, and he said it's much easier to get into it than the way I've been doing it. And he's right. It is much easier. You go to your channel, and then you click on your profile picture, and it takes you right to YouTube Studio and customization. So thank you, BH. I appreciate that. Do I have a Nest thermostat? No, I don't have a Nest thermostat. I have the thermostat that they recommended. It is connected to my Wi-Fi, and it's been working until today. And today it's decided it does not want to work. Now I've got my foot on the register underneath my desk, and it does feel like it's got cold air coming out of it. So maybe it had to go through a cycle or something. I don't know. I could probably change my background I was just messing around with it earlier as well. Let me go
In
see
your
if I can.
background, what does the P mean after the E5?
That was promotable.
Oh, okay. So you were eligible for E6.
Yes.
All right.
Yeah, I was. And they mentioned that 2 or 3 times when I said I wanted to get out. They're like, "You're on the E6 list. Why would you want to get out?" Because I can. I don't know.
Yep.
All right, so that's a little bit better. I'll go with that. And then if I get out of the way, you can see that's not the world's best masking job. I'll have to figure out if I can somehow put him in the background and it'll blend in better.
Oh, I was gonna. Oh, yeah. With your head there, it looked like it was one of those you shot of all of you when you went down there.
It is. I actually took the picture of what I shot when we went down there, and I made a copy of it, and then I went in and masked Alex out, and then brought him in, and then just brought him up to the same level as Robert and I. But I think I want to do it just backwards of how I did it. I think I want to mask Robert and I out and bring us down to lower to Alex's level, and then see if that puts us in the foreground and him in the background. It should. But this is not Daily Da Vinci. We don't want Great Guy to go, "Oh, I got a migraine. I got to go take a nap." We don't want that tonight. So not at this hour, though. He's not with us, is he? Austin Gray says, "Cheers to you all tonight." Thank you, Austin. Yeah, I have dumb appliances. Life is better that way. I 100% agree. I wish I could get the old-fashioned thermostat where you walk up and you punch the numbers, buttons, or whatever. I'm not happy with this app thing.
Are you connected to the utility with this thermostat?
I am not. As far as I know, I am not. Let me put it that way.
Okay,
Because
well,
I know what you're alluding to.
well, I've got thermostats that were provided by Nevada Energy, but I'm not connected to them right now. These were done just before we had the garage fire 5 years ago. And they didn't need to be replaced, but since the power was off for a few months, I have to get them out here. They actually have to come to the house and redo the whole business. And they'll probably want to put in new thermostats.
More
none of them
modern,
cost
maybe, or
anything.
up to date. More modern and up to date. You
Yeah,
think?
they seem to, whenever you have them look at it, they seem to want to change the model.
Yeah, that's it.
These have an app, except they have to reset everything before I can connect with the app. The other thing they will do, if you want, they will take these out and put back regular old-fashioned thermostats with the little lever on them if you
Oh, I
want.
like those even better. I will be right back. Has Alex said anything yet?
Not that I know of.
I haven't seen his lovely smiling face yet either. I'm going to be right back. I have to go check on something. And I'm
He's
going to
probably feeding his face.
either that or sponge job or
Well, let me see if we try to remove him, will he want back in?
well, if you remove him, now bear in mind, if you remove someone, they're done for the night. They cannot get back in until this session ends. So just
Well, I thought he had
remember
an
that.
alternate, I thought he had a secret identity.
Oh, he does.
I'm here. Keep your pants
right.
on.
All right.
The mummy speaks.
At least since I was in early tonight before it started, Ken can't say I was late.
Yep.
Oh, I don't know, Alex. I could say you were late.
You can say that, but it
right,
won't be.
you're late right now because we can't see your face. So technically, you were late. You know you'll lose this argument, right? Hello, Sam.
See me?
Good to see
You see
you.
me now? Now you don't.
Then I'm here.
And you know what? We don't see you now either because bye-bye. He's not gonna. He doesn't get it. He's not gonna win that at all, ever, unless I'm in a coma or something. Stealth mode laughs at him. Make sure these are good. All right, it's putting out cold air, but the fan is not spinning on the air conditioning unit itself. So I'm gonna have to research a number and call them.
That's the capacitor then.
Well, for a brand new system, I would think something's not right with it.
If it's one of the newer fans, they don't have a motor run cap.
Again, I don't know anything about it. It's just I know I have cold air coming out of the register. I went and checked the fan to see if it was spinning. It is not. So,
That's the same thing that happened on mine several years ago.
yeah, stealth mode saying I definitely need a tech.
Well, you're should be well within warranty.
Mhm.
I think so, and I paid for a service contract, so I got conned into that. It's only like $12 a month, I think, something like that. We got the letter from the state tax revenue today, and they said they changed it because their numbers didn't agree with our numbers. So Monday, I'm not calling our tax preparer. I'm going to go take letter in hand, and I'm going to say, get my $153 back, or give me my $153. Because they
Who
did.
did you use? You
We
hired
used-
somebody?
Yeah, we use a place called Crystals here in town. They were recommended to us by my sister a few
They
years
give
back.
you all right. Any one of these things, we can get you the biggest refund possible. Blah blah blah.
No, nothing like that. I shy away from those people.
Well, I was just thinking of like H&R Block or TurboTax Live or somebody like that. You know.
Yeah, there's another one that advertises that's not coming to my mind right
Here's-
now either.
Tax Cut is the only other one I can think of. That's the three big computer tax thingies.
So I'm going to run a question through you guys, and then later on I'll probably repeat the question. I think I know the answer, but I want to hear someone say something. So, is it possible to use quick assists with the Macintosh machine?
What is Quick Assist?
Mhm.
There you go. There's your answer. Quick Assist, if you go down on your search bar and type in the word Quick Assist, it comes up. And Wintermute says, no, I suspected that.
Okay, Quick Assist app. Okay, is open.
VH Ringer saying nope. So far we have
That's
two no's
because
and a what's Quick Assist. I'm going to go with what's Quick Assist. I like that answer much better. Here we go.
Quick
This is
let
what I'm
someone
waiting
you
for.
trust, like Alex Cheek, view your screen. No,
Correct.
No,
Oh, actually,
Quick Assist is Microsoft's remote assistance store, Microsoft Store app that you can go
Okay.
download, or it's included. But there's one big con to it. You have to be signed into a Microsoft account to be able to use it.
okay. Got another notification from Microsoft today. Says a new update is coming to the Photos app soon, and video editing will not be included.
oh, that's not good.
Edit videos in Windows with Clipchamp, a free
Yeah,
app with new tools to make your videos shine.
I've been seeing that when I've been
So,
updating
and it's
our
available to
our
get
computers. I've been
Clipchamp
seeing
now
that.
prior to the Photos app being updated, apparently. I haven't done it yet, but it's possible, supposedly.
Rand Israel
Yeah,
says Windows only, and he says only the supporter of VH, reminding me that we have actually used it at one time. I forgot what I did 2 hours ago, so you're going to have to jog my memory. I did use it today, and I'll explain later after the stream is as to why I used it today. And then I'm going to take a lot of backlash from a few people. Ask Brian about Clipchamp. Okay. Wintermute with a grinning, smiling face. So maybe there's some humor there. I don't know. I did. How many videos did I do today? 3. This is 1. The camera was 2. The live stream to show the camera was 3. And then I did a quick, yeah, I did 4 videos today. Man, I'm losing track. I'm so turning into Carrie. And once again, I forgot, Doug redirected it to Carrie. I'm sitting here working in the background. All of a sudden, I hear this voice, and I'm like, what in the world? And then it dawned on me. It was the
Yeah,
redirect.
he does that Fridays, right?
Yep. That's one of the reasons why I don't do anything on Friday. I mean, him redirecting it to me is not a deal breaker by no means. It just, I just don't. So,
Yep.
anyway.
I've been sitting here trying to mull over those ideas y'all gave me yesterday in my head about that internet at church, for temporary internet at church. What would be out of those 3? Like, I can't see my phone being taped to the window.
You never
Yes,
know
you
till you
wouldn't
try
look-
it.
I wasn't here last night, obviously, so I don't know what. I thought you had limited internet right now at the church.
Don't have any internet at the church. They turned it off because it got too expensive. Couldn't
Is there
afford
not
it.
a low cost internet option for the church? Or do they make you use the business package?
They make the church use the business package.
Okay. I'm glad. I don't know how well these internet over Verizon or T-Mobile or whoever the hell offers it work.
My cell phone connection is pretty decent here and anywhere else I go. But the problem is that at church and our fellowship hall, where we're going to be doing all this, is inside of a metal building.
Yep. All right.
And metal and cell phone radio signals don't get along too well. So
Yep.
It's the same way with trailers.
And you have
Sometimes if you're
terminal-
lucky in a trailer, you can stick the device in the window and catch enough of the signal to work. But you never know till you try.
BH says there's a new version of Zoom. Is that different than Zoom? Or when the new version of Zoom, has added a audio to screen record.
Oh,
I'll
Zoom.
check it out later.
back 10 years ago, when we first built the building, when we first built that fellowship hall, that building, our sound guy worked for Windstream at the time. So he tried to get one of those I don't know what you call it, access points, repeaters, bridge. He tried to put it in the window in one of the classrooms over there and connect it wirelessly connect it to the router in the main building. Needless to say, it never worked.
So you don't have internet in any of the buildings now?
No, completely turned off. And believe it or not,
Okay.
we're still paying a Windstream bill, but it's just for phone at the church. And believe it or not, just for phone, it's like $85.
That's pretty expensive for a phone.
You realize, Alex, you do realize you have one entry point for a cable into that building on the roof. You have to have it if you got a toilet in the building or a sink.
Both buildings had internet, used to have internet,
Right.
and then because our sound guy used to work for the internet company, so he did all the wiring himself. He's not there anymore, the person I'm referring to, but the building is already wired for internet. Both buildings are. They just turned it off.
Well, I'm saying you have a vent stat in the building. You have to have the vent stat for the air behind the water.
What do you
That's
think is the
something-
best solution, Alex?
Well, there's 3 solutions that I'm thinking of. The
Yeah, just
first
cut through
solution-
which one you think's the one. I know the 3 solutions. Just A, B, or C.
Ask the person that controls the finances at church to temporarily turn on the internet just for a month, just over there that one building, so we can have it to be able to do our. So that she can be able to video call and we don't have any problems.
I didn't realize that was one of the options last night, but that's not bad. But you got to remember, you're wanting to start all this on Wednesday, right?
Yeah, but they don't have to come out or anything. All she has to do is call them, say I want internet or in this one particular building, and
Yeah,
Sure.
and then unless they have bigger, better pull than you did, that didn't work real well for you last time you tried that. So, I mean, I'd give it a shot. There's nothing wrong with that, but you're wanting to start this on Wednesday. You're going to make the phone call bright and early Monday morning, and that's a pretty narrow window to try to get this accomplished in. And if you lived in the big city of, let's say, I don't know, Pine Bluff, yeah, it might work.
the only other 2 options is using my hotspot to connect to the laptop, or just her sending me the PowerPoint and me showing the slides.
Just
Or
had to
whatever,
get those in there,
offline.
didn't you? Did I not say we know the options? But yet you just had to go around the building and get those in there. All those in favor? Oh, I don't need a vote. I run the show. Thank you, Alan. I appreciate you watching the live videos. They are what they are. Tony votes aye. So. Tony votes aye twice.
So tomorrow when we go over there, I'm gonna see how my phone works, and hopefully it'll give me more than 1 megabit download. And
I come in, he's talking about speed test.
No, he's
course
actually
he
talking
is.
about his problem from last night with the church with this lady on Wednesday. And there's a third option that now has mysteriously popped up, which is actually not a bad option if he thought about it maybe Wednesday or Thursday this week to buffer it a little bit. We all know that. Where do you live again? Malvern?
Sheridan,
South of the Mississippi, right?
right?
Okay, so we all know that little town doesn't move very fast. Uh-oh, Mimi just sent me a message and said they're having a tornado today. That does not sound well. Are tornadoes common in Canada? Or
Not that I
I
know
get-
of.
I have no idea actually. It might be worth looking into.
Or
Been anywhere, I guess.
Could very possibly be. I don't know.
oh,
I don't
It
know
can
if she's
happen
watching.
anywhere.
I haven't seen her say anything in chat, so I don't know if she's watching the stream or not. It was good to see her last night. She looked really good on the Zoom. We'll see.
Alex, have you had your pastor go ask any neighbors in the trailer park friendly about joining the church? As long as you're within 328 feet.
Yeah, the worst thing they're going to tell you is no.
Next subject.
Somebody say something. I'm texting Mimi real quick.
Something.
Ken, Jim's here. Jim's here now.
And this rice is spicy.
Well, I'm just looking this little outfit that runs all of this stuff out in Kansas where I grew up.
Excuse me.
Just wanted phone service from this outfit. Local phone is $18.65 a month. It includes no long distance at all. You want unlimited long distance, that's $29.95 a month added on to the $18.65. Otherwise, it's 12 cents a minute.
For a
Some of the
landline?
Hmm?
For a landline?
Yeah, landline.
They
So-
still install landlines? I
Or
thought
is it a
everybody-
landline
well,
that runs over
great.
internet like the TVs?
Yeah,
the
well,
TV.
this is from this used to be the local phone company out there. Now they do phone, TV, and internet. And they will also sell you cell service, but they're just a representative for another company, but it's one you never heard of. So you get out in these little towns, some of this stuff's pretty expensive.
Mimi is actually apologizing for not joining us tonight.
Oh, I like Jim's shirt tonight.
Yeah, I spotlighted
You
it.
have
I
a
like it
reason-
too.
You have a nice collection of stuff.
Well,
Did you get any new shirts for your birthday that we're not supposed to talk about?
Some of those, I bet you could reach through the Zoom to some of us.
Anybody
matter.
south of the Mississippi, especially.
I'm sorry, south of the Mississippi or west of the Mississippi?
Well, it depends on who you ask. If you ask anybody but the person who lives south of the Mississippi, they'll tell you west of the Mississippi. But if you ask the person that actually lives in the city, he'll tell you it's south of the Mississippi.
Oh, okay. Well, I'm glad that I have my alcohol already because I can see what kind of night it's going to be.
How it looks like your brain. It looks like your brain's gonna catch on fire from what you're thinking about.
South of the Mississippi would actually be in the ocean, in the Gulf of Mexico.
Well,
Yeah.
there might be a bend of the Mississippi where it goes east and west.
Yeah, but I don't believe that bend is anywhere near Arkansas.
Yeah, but he's still south and southwest of it.
No matter what we end up doing, I'm probably gonna have to bring that laptop home that's up at church right now. I'm probably gonna have to bring it home and update it because it hasn't been turned on in the better part of a year, as far as I know.
Oh, that'll be
So-
fun.
So we're talking about where you live, and all you're worried about is this laptop. Should you not be concerned about where you live? Okay, Mimi, I just said I'm streaming, and she's calling.
She's
Lucky
got
for
a
you,
camera.
you guys aren't hearing the phone ring, right?
Yeah.
I
Oh
heard
yeah, I
something.
could actually join. I could talk to her real quick on my phone, but I'm not going to do that. I told her I'll talk to you later. I'm in the middle of a stream and I'm zooming, and I don't know if you'll be able to see this or not. Right there it is.
Yep.
We can hear it.
Well, there are some bends of the Mississippi that go east and west on the east edge of Arkansas, but none of them are any place close to Sheridan.
Yeah, you shouldn't hear it now. I muted the phone, so only I hear it in my ears right now.
There's no way that Sheridan's south of the Mississippi.
Oh, I know that. I knew from
Well,
the minute I said what I
know.
said.
I mean, I was just trying to cut him a break if we could find one, and we can't.
Still hearing the phone. Well, you know what? I'll have to figure out a way to figure out why you're hearing the phone because I muted the phone. Interesting.
It's probably, I'm not hearing it. It's probably just because it's one of those noises that once you hear it for a while, it gets stuck in your head and you can't stop hearing it.
Oh, speaking of hearing things, when are you going to go get your new technology, Ken?
Wednesday.
Oh, okay. I thought
You don't sound very excited about it, Ian.
This is what it is. I mean,
I'm curious. I haven't had a hearing test in a long time. If I got one, they'd probably tell me to go too.
I'm watching an old Price is Right show, a very old.
So I'm curious about your background, Ken. How did you make my head be in the sky like that, be in the middle of be in the
DaVinci
middle of
Resolve.
between-
I just took the picture of the three of us and made a copy, took it to the color tab, masked you. Oh my gosh. I'll be right back. Please, somebody run the show for me while I'm gone. You guys laugh. What's
She's
up,
not
Mimi?
She's not
Yeah,
giving
what
up.
are you
Hi.
up to?
I'm kind of mad right now. I'm trying to run a stream in Zoom and you called. Oh, okay. Hi, Mike. Is that
Dear God.
Michelle in the back?
So, Alex, other than what's going on this church thing, any other good news going on?
No, not really. I'm still applying for jobs and still waiting to hear back from them.
So I can hear.
Have any potential computer repair stuff going on?
Not right now. No, sadly, I don't.
Well, we will hope and pray that you don't have bad weather. Really?
All my potential computer repair stuff, it's either a scam or
Be safe.
people message me and talk to me and
Look after bed.
get tired of me or decide they don't want it done.
Okay.
Well, once they talk about it, they're probably
Talk to you later.
trying to see if they can get it really on the cheap, or for free.
Or they realize it ain't worth doing because their computers are
I'm still here.
5 or 10 years
Go
old
back home.
or almost.
Now, 10 years old, I agree. Not worth fixing. 5 is kind of
Okay, I'll
borderline.
call you in a little bit,
Yeah.
okay?
But I think a lot of it,
I just
Yeah.
tell them we'll make your 10-year-old computer work like it's brand new. Guaranteed.
a lot of it is when they find that if it's parts to put in, that they have to put their parts in because you're not physically able to do it. That turns a lot of people away too.
I understand that. And my 10-year-old HP laptop works like it's brand new, but I've done upgrades to it. It had every part in it replaced.
I think you'd be better off sticking with the software side of repair if you're going to keep it up that way.
I would argue that every part has been replaced. Have you replaced the CPU in it?
No, I've replaced the battery, the actual battery, not the CMOS battery, the Wi-Fi cord, the hard drive with an SSD, and the RAM.
Okay. Your original statement was I replaced every part in the laptop. That's not completely accurate, now is it?
No, it's not. Is it even possible to upgrade
No.
CPU in a
Laptops typically not. It depends. There were some laptops back in the day where, yeah, you could swap out the CPU, but these days most of them are soldered to the board.
Yeah, I had a Dell Latitude, an older Dell Latitude D630. You changed the CPU in that. I still got the CPU somewhere.
John Southern Exposure joins us. Good to see him. He's
It
over
was
in
cool to
chat.
do.
No matter what room I was in, I was heard. Well, that's interesting because I have my microphone set to the Yeti.
I don't.
And if the
What are they
Yeti
talking about?
I answered Mimi's call because if I didn't, she was just going to keep calling. And she just laughed when she said, "How are you?" And I said, "I'm upset because I'm trying to do a stream in Zoom." And she just laughed. So she had to show me a picture of the bad weather.
Hmm.
I guess they have one's expected later tonight and one's expected tomorrow. I'm not sure how Canada does its tornado warnings, but so this is interesting. If you could hear me, the Yeti's the main microphone.
The only thing
I know the earbuds have microphone in it. I tested those the other day.
The only thing that I think we heard, at least on Zoom anyway, I can't vouch for what they heard on YouTube. But what we heard on Zoom was initially that you're not upset, and then the rest of it we never heard. Now,
Yeah, my OBS might be a tad bit off. I've been messing with it most of the day.
There's a shocker.
that it's messed up or that I was messing with it?
Take
Or
your pick.
both.
I don't think it matters.
Very true. Very true. Would it help if I told you I was trying to streamline it and make it work better?
Oh, I would believe that you believe that. Convincing
Yeah.
anybody else, eh.
Yeah.
Did
That's
anybody
very true.
watch that original Tim or Tom? That the guy had messed with Alex on Repair.
Tim Tech, official Tim Tech.
Yeah,
No.
because he wasn't going to explain on Jugs how he got so many views in that, but he was going to do it on his channel. That's what he
Right.
told us.
And we all know now that he had a channel, sold the channel, and bought the channel back. That's why he's got 14.8 or whatever it is.
Hmm.
I don't understand why he's not
How do
eligible.
you have a YouTube channel, sell a YouTube channel and buy it back?
Well, I'll let you talk and then I'll interrupt you like you interrupted me, and then you'll understand how that feels. Apparently, you can sell your YouTube channel, and then if you sell your YouTube channel, I'll wait till he comes back. I don't understand how it works. But that's what he said. He said he sold it to somebody and he bought it. And you know, when I put the avatar on, I'm answering a text. So just can't get people to understand between the hours of 9 and 9. Don't send me a text. I'm busy. I'm an important YouTube person. At least Jim and I got that joke.
Once the people realize that
What?
he's a different
I'm
owner,
a YouTube person too.
Brace yourself.
everyone else is
Tony
fine.
says what? That's funny.
You're joking, right?
Yes, Greg, I'm joking. I'm not a big YouTube person. I probably am not even considered a hobbyist or enthusiast in this. Tony says, huh? So Alex, turn your camera on, turn your microphone on. And John says he's about to text me. That's funny. So I don't know how they do it, but I know people can buy channels and sell channels. I think it's against YouTube's rules. I think. I haven't looked it up, nor do I plan to look it up. I don't think anyone's going to be calling me anytime soon saying, hey, we really want to buy your channel, because that's not going to happen.
No.
Give you a nickel.
Let me write that down.
There you go.
Do I hear 6 cents from anybody? Come on, somebody cough up a
6 cents.
penny.
I'll take it.
He's gonna probably lose subscribers.
I don't know. Wintermute, as to be expected, has dropped us a link. $1.49 last offer. Oh, Jeff, I think you got some competition
Yeah,
now.
you see are you talking about the YouTube thing where they're offering to sell you services to increase the viewership and all of that?
No. Oh, well, let me rephrase that. I
Lewis
honestly don't
Rossman
know.
had a show the other day about referring to one of the computer guys he likes to watch, who was speaking of that. He thinks YouTube is probably struggling to grow much more, and so does the other guy. And he thinks these are signs of a model that's not producing as much income as Google or Alphabet, whoever the parent outfit is, would like. So they're trying to, he's saying, now they're going to let creators pay for creating their own shows or something. So trying all kinds of weird stuff, apparently.
Yeah. Now,
Should
somehow I
I
was.
buy Carrie's channel?
What?
Should I buy Carrie's channel?
Terry may buy your channel if he gets tired of somebody on his channel and blocks them. You know, he may end up buying their channel.
Wintermute dropped the Lewis Rossman video. It says EEV blog tries YouTube payola scam. This is a joke, so I'll bring that link over in Zoom as well.
But this is interesting. I just thought of this. If somebody buys your YouTube channel, technically they're buying your whole YouTube account.
Yep.
You got to be
Yeah,
willing
I believe Tim actually explained that when he said that he sold it to somebody and the guy built it up and then he went in a different direction. So Tim offered to buy it back, and apparently he bought it back for $50. I don't know, and I'm not losing sleep over actually figuring it out or knowing.
Well, what I was referring to is since YouTube and Google and all that is the same thing, you've got to completely give over your rights to your whole Google account, which a lot of us are not willing to do.
Just make a new one. Just if you were to do that, you just have to make a new one, I would think. I'm up to 501. Oh, I'm up to Tony's got 1,000. I'm not sure if it's a 1.000 or what. Oh, stealth mode, 2,000 Russian rubles. Boy, let me get out my
200.
200. Oh,
200.
It.
Please don't give me no trouble. Just hand over the microfilm.
How many pesos?
I'll get it in Philippine pesos.
Yeah, yeah. I was thinking that.
Why is Mexico and Philippines have the same currency? Both.
Well,
They each call them pesos, but the
Pesos.
value is not the same.
Right, one of them's Philippine pesos and the other one's Mexican pesos. All right, BH, good night. Thank you. I appreciate you being here. Hope to see you on Zoom soon. He's leaving us in chat. I'm sure there's other pesos as a peso currencies in the world. Try saying that 3 times fast.
There's a low pressure system it was off the coast of Georgia. Now it's kind of inland a little bit.
That's probably why Mimi's having tornadoes tonight.
Not that far, not this far down.
I know, Chris.
Canada, I would think, is not something that was normal.
Oh, BH said, no, he's out of the bidding.
So did we ever get a vote
Got
last
it.
night? Did we ever finalize the vote last night on whether?
No, we did not.
Someone can
I
come-
still hold the final vote. It's still 50-50, and there were 9 present. Or no, there were 10 present, 8 voted, 1 declined to vote, and that's fine. So I will be the tiebreaker if and when I make a decision, and I have not made a decision yet.
Is this something I should be aware of?
Are you sticking around for the after Zoom, whatever the hell that's called?
Well, assuming that you started on time, yeah, I can hang around for at least another 13 minutes.
Did you say 13 minutes?
13 minutes.
I don't even see no one.
Oh, all right, you got it.
I stuck a link into chat about that guy who's discussing YouTube, asking you to pay to help the views on your own channel. From a guy outfit called Eli the Computer Guy.
And I got like
sounds familiar.
5 things to look at later tonight now. I think Mrs.
Yeah.
K is going to be a little disappointed if I
The
don't get to
reference
bed.
here came from one of Lewis Rossman's
His
videos.
videos used to. He's kind of like Kerry. I think he's kind of like Kerry. His videos used to be really good. They've gone downhill.
Million
EI or-
subscribers, man, that's amazing.
Him and Kerry did a video one time together.
Really?
It's been a long time ago.
So I will officially retire if Kerry Holzman and I ever do a video together. Now, if you guys want to see me go away and not make any money, get a hold of Kerry and make it happen.
Hmm.
And then
Yeah.
it'll be an April Fool's joke, and you'll be back the next day.
What if Kerry were to call me tomorrow and say, yeah, great idea, let's do this. What are you doing Sunday afternoon? I'll say, recovering from playing golf Sunday morning. Sure, let's do that. Tentatively, we're going to play Sunday morning. We're kind of waiting to see what the
Hey, you
weather's
do
going to be.
realize that since you started this, you've now committed to it. You can't completely quit it.
Why can't I completely quit it? No, I mean, 8 people here know Kerry Holzman is never going to reach out to me and say, "Great idea, let's do a stream together."
And you're saying I
Never
don't.
going to happen.
You're saying I don't.
Apparently, you do because you said I'm committed to it. Doug
No,
and
you're
I, sure.
committed. You're committed to keeping this stream going every night till who knows when. Unless you're sick or on vacation.
Somebody
or
put
taking
me in the
Mrs. K to
waiting
work.
room. I can stream when I'm sick. That's even better.
Yeah. Won't let me do it, Ken.
Okay. That's okay. He's been begging for it a few times.
Yeah. Goodness. I would probably. I don't know. I don't know if he were to reach out. Well, I mean, I know he's not going to. So.
Yeah. Probably not.
I don't have to worry about it.
Neither do I, quite frankly.
You know, I was really shocked. I got a reply email from yesterday when I sent him my email to get the little mini PC thing I won or whatever.
I
See.
still can't believe you managed to throw your hat in the ring on that one.
It was a joke.
Oh, I understand.
Sure hope he's not watching. Oh, he's a joke. I ain't sending it to him. And I've got some ideas.
I didn't think that was. He didn't want to give it to the other guy.
I'll give it a shot on my little idea that I have and see. So Jim, your 13 minutes should end in about 4 minutes if the macro works correctly.
What?
And I'm having, you said you could stick around for 13 more minutes, and that was at 47.
Yeah, it's
So
only 51, so.
Right, because the macro's set up to run the stream for 55 minutes.
Oh,
If
55
it works
minutes.
correctly. John said he's off to bed. All right, John, no problem. Have a great weekend. Looking forward to your next cooking video. You can boil water and I'll watch it.
There you go. I was under the impression the macro was set for 60 minutes.
At one time it was, but I've messed with it a little bit. The other night when I didn't feel good, I backed it back down a little bit. And then when I test things out, I back it down to literally a minute just to see how things are going to go. Last night, I think I set it for 25 because yesterday was such a messed up day.
Okay.
Well,
Driving
your
her down
viewership-
there, driving her back, and everything else. It just,
Your
did he leave and
viewership
come
from
back?
Pennsylvania and Arkansas is affecting you. Now you're getting to be one of these guys who just can't leave well enough alone.
Oh,
we let him wait a
you
little
have
bit.
no idea how true that statement is. And that's going to come back to haunt me. No idea. In fact, I got to put my big boy pants on here in a minute because I'm going to hear it. Boy, am I going to hear it.
Oh, sorry about that, but I couldn't resist.
No, it's fine. Again, I poke fun at you guys. You need to poke it back. I'm not gonna go, oh, Jeff Ryman, well, I can get rid of him. No, I like to think I have a pretty good sense of humor. Now, if you say something that I go, that means I didn't get the joke. But if I laugh, I got the joke. Hello, Stealth Mode.
Hello, sir. Thank you very much. And I missed that joke because I muted my YouTube to get on here, and I didn't hear it. I hear you guys laughing, and I'm like, "What did I miss? Oh no!"
Which joke are you referring to? And I'll let you know what you didn't miss.
Okay, I'm cool with that.
And you do know I still owe you.
Oh, yes. You're never gonna let me live that down.
I'm just glad you remember, because when I finally decide what I'm going to do as far as retribution and payback, or I could maybe do what I think I have to do with some couple of people I know and hold a sign up and go, "This is a joke." Proceed with said joke and then go on. Oh my God, he's getting his hair back. Oh, good God.
Oh no, I'm sorry, I shouldn't share that.
You know they do make wigs, right? You do know that.
Freddie Mercury didn't wear a wig.
Well, he's no longer El Capitan Cromdom.
I agreed. Si, senor. Si.
Self-mo, what's Carrie's show today?
No, man, I've been busy. I didn't have a chance to catch the last couple. Who won the PC he was giving away?
Oh, today? Did he give one away today?
No,
Yesterday, I think.
That'd be me. I won one.
they had a mini PC with a graphics card in it.
Oh man.
Oh yeah, that's what today's big thing
That's
was.
today's. That was today's.
Oh really?
Yeah,
What was
I
the
didn't
graphic?
stick around. I didn't stick around for it.
Was it
I
a
watched
profile
about-
graphics card or?
It was a Intel A370M graphics
Oh,
card.
okay, one of the new Intel card. Okay.
Yeah. Interesting. Interesting.
I watched a little bit of it because, like I said, it got redirected from Doug's show, and I've got to remember to when Doug's show ends, I gotta leave. I gotta hit the little X up there and completely leave. I keep forgetting to do that. Oh, got a cramp. I don't know. I got mixed feelings on it. I'm sitting here doing something, then I hear this voice, and I'm like, who is that? And then I realize I go through my 35 tabs. Oh, it's Carrie Holzman.
It's okay, I do that
Although
when
you
do.
guys will be pleased to know right now, I have the clocks, Zoom, and 2 tabs. That's it. Nothing else. Well, DaVinci's running. Oh, and OBS. And the File Explorer's running. Damn it, I should have shut up while I was ahead. What if I got open on File Explorer? Oh, trailers. Okay. Close that. Actually, when I got back from dropping her off tonight, I went through and said, don't need that, 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 and got rid of probably 15 things. Is that still the same volcano, Sam?
Yes, it is still the same volcano.
They just keep adding fuel to that fire, don't they?
Sure do.
Got to keep it going. Well, apparently the macro is not running correctly because it's 56 now, and it should have run the scroll. Unless did I shut the scroll off?
Oh, gee, there's a possibility, huh?
Big possibility. I did add Mike Wojcik's name to the clocks tonight. He's underneath yesterday. He's underneath Wintermute. Thinking about redoing those a little bit. I like that Jeff likes the pictures that I've got that rotate. I'm going to add to that, and that's thanks to Sam. Really cool. I like it. And that'll kind of help out. There we go. So a 55-minute stream by the macro is actually 57 minutes long. Okay. Something weird about that math. Hello, Rick. So I want to thank everybody. Tomorrow, Saturday, be sure to join in. Join in. That's a combination of whatever. Be sure to watch Doug tomorrow at I don't know. Has he got it scheduled already? Rand says good night or good morning. Yeah, it's 5 o'clock in the morning, Rand, and I appreciate you either staying up late to watch or getting up early to watch. I started 2 minutes late. Yeah, basically I did. Plus you got to factor in, you got the 4 things that it goes through before that actually kicks in, and that probably adds up to a minute or two. So it's okay. Late. Oh my goodness. And are you going to make it for Doug's show tomorrow? That's the question that we have. Thank God it's Friday. Yes. Well, our Friday's actually tomorrow. She's working again tomorrow, so our Friday will be tomorrow. There we go. I have in support of the Hollywood strike, there will not be a show tonight. Chris, it's a joke.